Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. It's product demo, and you'll be learning, as I said, about RKY. So, RKY group is all right. So RKY Group is a group of dynamic conglomerates dedicated in bridging the gap and creating opportunities for underrepresented individuals. So it's a group of companies that make up the RKY Group. And part of the group of companies, we have RKY Careers, which is a multi-award winning edutech company. And what we do is we offer bootcamp for data analysis, business analysis, project management, and more. We also have apply body. Now we know that when some professionals, when they get skilled and they have the required knowledge, sometimes they don't have the time to apply for job. Maybe they have several shift they don't just have that time to apply for job, and that's where apply body comes in. What we do at apply body is that we help in job application. And so for some people it's not even about the time, it's about applying for the job in the right way. Maybe they have tried applying for job on their own and they are not getting it. So what we do is that we help in that process. We also do CV optimization, we craft in engaging cover letter, and we also prepare our candidate for interview. So that's what apply body is all about. We apply for job in every sector, both NHS job and civil service job. That's what we do at at apply body. For limited and thriving podcast is because we know that as a career professional, in order for you to thrive in your career, you need to have the necessary knowledge and insight. So what we do at Limited Without Thriving podcast is that we share insights. We share insight for in professional immigrants and entrepreneurs. We also have the Limiters Without Borders, which is a networking event. And as a career professional, as an entrepreneur, you know the importance of networking. So Limited Without Borders is a networking event. Last year, we had over 1,000 participants in the UK. And this year, we are going to be having the Limitless Without Borders in two different locations. So you can just stay in touch. You can follow us on our social media so that you get to have get the information once we start taking registration. We also have the RKY Business Hub, which is a 10 weeks intensive training by our CEO herself, where she'll be taking aspiring entrepreneur on how to grow your business, on how to take your business right from an idea and scale it to a six-figure business. So that's what RKY Business Hub is for. So maybe you have an idea, you want to be an entrepreneur. Is a this is what you can key into. That's what we do at RKY Business Hub. We also have the RKY Digital Solution, where we offer mobile and website development, IT training, and project consulting. So if you have an idea, you have a mobile app you want to build, you have a website that you want to build, you have this idea, you can contact us at RKY Digital Solution and we bring those ideas back into life. So these are the companies that make the RKY group. So we also have, now speaking about RKY Career, which is the reason why we are here. The product demo it's as a result of the RKY group. So RKY Career is a multi-award winning edu company that empowers international students and professionals to excel in the competitive job market. So what we do is that we train people on the needed skill to thrive in the job market. So far we've had over 2,000 success stories of students that have taken our boot course and they were hired into their desired job. And over time, because of what we do at RKY and the value that we provide, we have been honored and we have been awarded by several awards over the years. Like in 2002, we were the top 25 changing the face of education. And then in 2024, we were Innovative Entrepreneur of the Year. In the year 2025, we were Career Support Organization of the Year. And these are just to mention few awards that the RKY company has received. And there's no way we would talk about RKY career. There's no way we would talk about RKY group without mentioning the founder, the brain behind this innovation, which is Mrs. Rukaya Alabi. She is a multi-award winning entrepreneur and the founder of RKY Careers. And the thing is that it was founded out of passion. It was founded out of our own pinpoint because she herself was is an immigrant from Nigeria, and she came to UK and she experienced what it means firsthand to be not to be given the opportunity that you want. She faced so many rejection, and she took this pinpoint and she solved it by founding RKY Career. So after experiencing all this no's and all the no's, she sat down to establish RKY Career in order to solve this problem for future immigrants and to equip them with the knowledge that they need to thrive in the UK market. And trust me, over the years, her impactful work has been recognized. Like in 2024, she got the award of the top 25 advancing diversity, equality, and inclusion in the in corporate UK. And in 2024, she officially got accepted into the Forbes official coaches council, and she has gotten so many awards. And she's also the founder of RKY Careers and all the company that make the RKY group, Apply Body, Limitless Without Border, RKY Business Up. She founded them, and she founded them out of the passion, out of what she herself experienced in the UK when she got into the UK, and she used all this experience to set up RKY Careers to solve this problem for future immigrants. And our training, so we have training and services that we do, and part of what we do is data analysis and business intelligence, which is a single bootcamp. So once you register for it, you get trained as a data analyst and as a business intelligence. We also have the product management and the business analyst bootcamp, which is a single bootcamp. We have the advanced Microsoft Excel and PowerPoint. We have the Scrum Master, product owner, and product manager. It's also a single bootcamp. We also have digital marketing, and our digital marketing is all encompassing. You get to know about SEO, PPC, email marketing, social media marketing, and SCM. And we also take the UK compliance. And the beautiful thing about our training is that once you take any of our bootcamp, it comes along with CV optimization, career advisory, interview prep, LinkedIn optimization. One of our bootcamp comes with a professional portfolio and a full career rebrand. So at the end of our bootcamp, we so much create it in a way that once you take our bootcamp, you would be ready for the job market because you will get your LinkedIn optimized, you get your CV put in place, and you will also get interview preparation on how to, like, you'll be taught on how to answer interview session. You also have a professional portfolio that you can show and showcase. So once you take any of our bootcamp, these are the services that you get with it. Then for our IT service, that's our tech and digital solutions. We have our data analysis, we have mobile app development, we have IT training, we have web development. So in case you have an idea, you have a website that you've always wanted to build, or you have this mobile application that you feel that is going to solve a major problem that you have seen and observed, you can reach out to RKY IT Solution and we'll bring those ideas to life. And then now we have our work experience lab. Now we know that there are, for some persons, that they already have this knowledge. They have like theoretical knowledge of project management, digital marketing, and product management, Scrum Master. And what they need is the work experience. That's what they need. And there are some jobs even in the UK that they need you to like have an experience before in the UK before you can get such jobs. So what we do here, and that's why we have the Tech Career Accelerator, which is a program put together. It is hands-on practical. So what you do is you work on a project, a live project, right? And you have a UK experience. And the good thing about it, as we said, is that even if you have, like, you already have the knowledge of a product manager, of a business analyst, and you just need the practical knowledge, you need this work experience, then Tech Career Accelerator is the best thing that you can do. And also, even when you register for it, you have access to pre-recorded classes. So just class recording is just to refresh your theoretical knowledge that you have already. You have access to these live classes and recordings that you can go through, and then you also work on a live project. And now it's the duration is 3 months, and you the original plan is £800, but currently we have a discount that we are running. So with 399, you can secure your spot for the Tech Career Accelerator program. And the good thing about it is that you don't need to pay full. We have a flexible payment plan from that you can pay in the duration of 3 to 12 months. So if you are interested in this, you can secure your spot for SMPO. SMPO Tech Career Accelerator starts today. Then digital marketing also starts today, which is 10th of January. Then for data analysis, we are starting on the 7th of February. Then for PMBA is starting the 1st of March. And the good thing is that you can secure your spot now. So for the Tech Accelerator program admin, you can drop a link at the chat box. So you can just go through the link or chat with those numbers, and they can tell you on how you can get started. It's strictly practical. If you already have a knowledge and what you need is just UK job, what you need is UK job experience, then I would advise that you look into taking our Tech Career Accelerator bootcamp. So yes, as I said, it spans for like 3 months. So, and for you get experience as a product manager, either digital marketing, Scrum Master, product owner. From your week 1, you have your project onboarding. From your week 2, you do your design iteration, that's the wireframe. Then from week 3, you also have your sprint. Then week 4, your MVP release. And from week 8 to week 9, you have like the project handover. So yes, so the collaborative platform we use is Basecamp. Like every company has its own collaborative tool that they use. For us, we use Basecamp, and trust me, it's similar to what you would get to like face in your future company. As for some company, they use Notion, some use Asana. So, but we use Basecamp, and it's similar to what you would have in your future company that you get employed to. So now the good thing is that these are some of the product, or some of the product that our past students have worked on. And as I said, the good thing about this project that we work on is that they are actual projects. So it's not their actual project. So once you work on it, or once you register, you can actually even tell people that, oh, this is what I work on. So some of our students, they work on Apply Body, which is like an in-house like our company. And then we have Biz Marketing, we have ASF Packaging Solution. These are actual projects and they are running. So you can also so once you work on the project and they are ready, it's something that you can brag with, that, oh, I work on this, and you can actually show them the proof of what you work on. Some of our students also work on the RKY HR Portal, the RKY Group, Techie Lancer. And so right about now, we are going into the main event of today, which is our students getting to showcase what they have worked on. So we're having our product management and business analysis student and our Scrum Master and product owner student getting to present their project. I'm super excited because when they were about to start, they were all this, oh, how would they navigate through? And and trust me, and this is us here waiting to get their presentation. And so today, three students will be exhibiting. That is the O3 Global International, and what they built, the project they work on, which are actual projects that are live and running, is the O3 Global International Limited Service, Your Bra Body, Tech Academic for Rising Stars. So these are the three projects that will be presenting today and taking us through how they arrive at this. And the first project that would be presenting is Project Pearl, which is Your Bra Body. And trust me, this project, they're amazing. They're amazing. During the course of their project, they experienced so many challenges, and yet they were able to overcome the challenge they did experience. And they were just so much hands up on deck. They were very committed to the project. Trust me, it was draining, but yet they brought it to, they were able to work on this project, and they were able to deliver it. So for those the persons that will be presenting this project is Ozioma and Violet. So Ozioma and Violet, please, are you on the call?
Good afternoon. Yes, we are. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I really can't wait to hear your presentation. First of all, congratulations. I know this was so much work was put into this, and I really commend your team for able to pull this out right from just an idea that the client had, and through various meetings with the client, you were able to understand and also bring this vision to life. So I think right about now, I will stop sharing so that you can go ahead and start sharing. So yeah, over to you now.
Okay, thank you so much. Can you see my screen now? Hello, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. All right, thank you, everyone. Good day, everyone. Would like to start by thanking RKY for this opportunity. We're grateful. So today, I'll be walking you through the product demo of Your Bra Body, a web-based bra fitting advisory and e-commerce platform developed by the Pearl project team during the Product Management and Scrum Bootcamp hosted by RKY Careers. I'll be presenting this from a product manager perspective, focusing on the problem we set out to solve, the product decisions we made, how we delivered the MVP, and the key learnings from the process. Thank you. So this is us, a team of women with a developer, and this project was delivered by a cross-functional team made up of product managers, Scrum Masters, and a developer. And as product managers, we owned the product vision, the roadmap, the backlog prioritization, while working closely with the Scrum Masters to develop and manage timelines, manage delivery details, and ensure consistent execution throughout the project. Thank you. Yes, and the Pearl project, we focused on transforming the bra shopping experience. And being that we're made up of a team of women, you'd agree with me that we gave it our best and we were hands-on. And so our mission was to help women find bras that fit correctly by combining education, personalized guidance, and expert support. And within a 7-week delivery timeline, our objective was to deliver a functional MVP that validated this core value proposition. So the key problem we identified was that over 75% of women wear the wrong bra size due to limited access to accurate bra fitting education and lack of personalized support online. And having a clearly defined problem statement, this helped us prioritize effectively to manage the scope and to avoid unnecessary complexity during the delivery. So our proposed solution, your bra body, it addressed the problem through 3 core pillars, which were education, personalization, and expert advisory. So from a delivery perspective, we broke this solution into incremental, testable features that could be built and reviewed across multiple sprint cycles. And I'd like to thank and we would like to appreciate our agile instructors that were on hand also, to guide us, all right, because the project was really demanding, but we had excellent guidance from RKY. Thank you. So the product scope, to manage both scope and detailed, we structured the backlog into epics such as graphics, education, personalized recommendations, and experts advisory and e-commerce. These were broken down into features like measurement guides, fit questionnaires, consultation booking, and secure checkout. We prioritized these based on user value, feasibility, and delivery constraints, and we ensured that we focused on the MVP, with knowing that we just had a 7-week window. So the user journey was intentionally designed to be simple and intuitive, from learning to personalization to confident decision making. This journey also served as a delivery reference. It helped us align features, reduce rework, and maintain flow across sprints. For agile execution, we delivered this project using the Scrum framework, and as taught us during the RKY Careers Bootcamp. Delivery was organized into time-boxed sprints, and this was supported by sprint planning reviews, retrospectives, while ClickUp, which was the tool we used, it helped us to track progress, manage dependencies, and maintain transparency. So for challenges, risk, and key learnings, some of the key challenges we faced included changing requirements. We had limited development capacity, and we had tight timelines. But we addressed these by reprioritizing the backlog. We made informed trade-offs, and we focused on critical MVP features. This was a key learning moment for us all. And it demonstrated how agile principles enable teams to respond to change while delivering value. For lessons learned, this project actually reinforced several important lessons for us. It enforced the value of clear problem definition, strong prioritization, effective collaboration, and iteratory delivery. Many of these learning moments were possible because of the hands-on structure. Mentors RKY Careers were grateful. Now I'd like to walk us through the live demo of this project. So the user flow I'm going with is for just to check your bra fit. To check your bra fit. So this takes us to our MVP. You see how simple, and the homepage, we made it where users can immediately understand the purpose of the products. So checking your bra fit, the call to action here is to take this quiz. When you take this quiz, it captures, you check your size, then you check this is it. Assuming I'm just going with this. And you already, at this point now, you know that, okay, this is what I wear. And based on this, the next step is you can explore paying for, consultation, which is excellent. And that's it. Overall, the user flow moves from education to personalization and finally to confident decision making. And we are very, very happy to, come up with this. This is a product built by women for women, with the support of RKY Careers. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Well done once again. So, first of all, okay, any question for the team that just presented for Project Pearl? Do you have any question for Ozioma? Do we have questions? Do we have questions?
Yes, I have a question.
All right.
Yeah, the terminologies we as myself, some terminology you've been using, I'm lost, sort of.
Okay. Are you already in the bootcamp?
Not yet.
Okay.
I just joined this.
Okay, so as you please, which cohort or which course are you going for, please, if you don't mind?
Data analysis.
Okay, so in the process of the course, I think you would become acquainted with all this, because most of us weren't this way before we joined, or in the as we progressed, we learned a lot. So I'd advise that you keep an open mind, and yeah, that's it.
Okay. So yeah, just to add to that, so their presentation is just around how body is it's a company for definitely for ladies to how to know like their bra size, and they just walk you through how they got from the idea and building the website, and they just even show a live demo on how you can get to the website to like get to know your bra size. But the good thing about it is that even when everybody starts like the boot camp, like even if you don't have a basic idea, yeah, trust me. So I maybe also, but maybe you can shed more light on that. Like, were you like this before you do you have in do you have like do you know all these terminologies before you start the boot camp? Maybe you can shed more light on that. Where were you like before you took the boot camp, and where you are currently now? Can you shed more light on that?
Okay, thank you very much. So before I joined the bootcamp, yes, I was a backend developer, but I wanted to, go into product management, and before I joined, I would say that yes, I knew about some of these things, but then joining the bootcamp and with the excellent tutelage of Mr. Saeed and Mr. Abdul, I would say they're very, very experienced, and, they gave us lots of resources, and they helped us, So I would say that, yes, joining the bootcamp helped me. And then you also have your own personal, they would do everything for you. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ozioma. I think we have a question from Rebecca. Rebecca, I think you have a question. You can.
Hello. So I'm Rebecca. I'm not in any course yet. I'm interested in joining the compliance boot course. I have a master's in company law and compliance, and I'm interested in exploring the compliance boot course. So I would like to know, because online I did research about it like 2 days ago, and then I saw that the compliance boost course is supposed to be starting today, but I've been trying to enroll. I'm not able to. So that's the reason why I joined this seminar. So if somebody will be able to help me get on to enroll onto that compliance boot course, if that's okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, definitely. So, okay, maybe before we move forward, please, if you know you have not taken any camp before, like you're not yet our student, please, can you just raise up your hands? Can you just raise up your hands? And yes, Rebecca, definitely. I think a link will be dropped right on the chat box now, a WhatsApp link, and you can check support team, and they will definitely bring you on board with that. So yes, if you're not yet our student, can you just signify by raising your hands? Yes, so that we can have an idea. Definitely, don't worry. By the end of this session, definitely you'll be on board. So yes. So Rebecca, have you seen the messages on the chat?
Yes, I have. So I'll follow suit and
Yes.
respond to WhatsApp as well because I've sent the link in the chat.
All right. Thank you very much, Rebecca.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. So yes, thank you so much, Deborah. Yes. Yeah. So you can bring down your hand. Yes. Thank you so much. So definitely you'll be learning more about what we do here. So yeah. So any question for Project Pearl before we move to the next project? Before we move to the next presentation.
Kemi.
Yes.
Yes, please. I have a question. So my name is Olachi, and I have registered for the data analysis class. So I kind of seem a bit confused. When are we starting? What is the next step to do? I've just, seen my profile and they're telling me to, I don't know if you start reading a particular course. What am I expected to do? I'm lost, please. Thank you.
All right. So please, can you reiterate the project you registered for? Because I could not hear you well. I think your network is a bit shaky. So I don't think I get.
Okay. I registered for a data analysis and BI. Yeah, and that was towards the ending, like second, third week of December. So the WhatsApp group, they asked us to join. I'm not even able to ask questions there, so I'm lost, please. Thank you.
All right, but you've gotten your login details, right?
Yes, I've been able to log in and I've seen my profile and I've seen a course there for me to start reading.
Okay, yes. So for data analysts, your class will be starting 17th of January. That's next week, Saturday, right? That's when the the course will officially kickstart. And it's a 12-week training, right? And it's the whole 12 weeks for live classes. So you can watch those videos. You'll also be having classes on weekends. That's Saturday and Sunday. Don't worry, once it's time, we'll definitely send you the link every weekend, right? An hour before the class starts, a link would be for the live classes. And even after the live classes, like the classes are recorded. So even if you did not get to participate in the live class, the classes are recorded and the link will be forwarded to you. So why you are saying like there is no action or no communication for now, it's because the class hasn't yet kick-started. For this weekend, like today now, we're starting our SNPO, we're starting our digital marketing. But for data analysts, we're starting on the 17th of January. Do you get me? So it's 12 weeks. You'll also be having your project phase where you work on data sets. You also have personal assignment that you would work on. So yeah, so why you're not yet getting any information is because it's starting next week, right? And you can also even drop a message, even as long as you've been added on the WhatsApp group. If you have any question you want to ask, just drop it on the WhatsApp group. Definitely would keep in touch. So yeah, any other question?
The WhatsApp group is locked.
Hi, Kemi. Well done.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Well done, Ozioma and Violet. I think my question is just more it was more because you said this is actually like a real project. And I think my own question based on the MVP is if there is any post implementation plan on this particular project. Have you thought about any post implementation plan based on the fact that this is an MVP and is probably developing and you probably would be expecting feedbacks and all of those things. So do you have any plan for post implementation?
Okay, I am going to answer that. So these projects are real clients' projects, right? They are external stakeholders. All the things have been developed are the requirements given to us by the client. So if there's any post implementation plan, that will be left for the client to decide and pass across to us. But for now, all the things that have been developed are exactly what the client wants and the requirements given to the team. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. I just want to know the link between the client itself and
Thank you.
and you guys, because you probably be expecting feedback based on any project that you do. That's the reason why I've asked. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, so they have meetings. There are points where the clients come to review. We have what we call sprint review. So that's when the client comes in to review what has been done so far and if it meets their expectation and their requirements. And based on all the requirements that are given to the team, right, at the end of the project or at the end of the bootcamp, the website is sent to the client to go through, give feedback, it is implemented, and then they sign off on the project. So, and it's only based on the requirements that is given from the start of the project.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. So yeah, right about now, I think, is that all our questions for Project Pearl? Okay, yeah. So yeah, well done, Project Pearl. So right about now, we'll be moving to the second project that would be presenting. Yeah. So the second project presenting is Project Trust. And they worked on the Tech Academy for Rising Star. Amazing project, amazing work. One thing I like about this project is their collaboration. They really are in so much synergy. And this project will be presented by Oduro and Elizabeth. Oduro and Elizabeth, are you on the call?
Yes, I'm here, Kemi. But then just a point of correction. Project Trust worked on O3TS and not Tech Academy for Rising Talent.
Oh, okay.
So we worked
All right.
we worked with O3TS Global International. But then, yes, we are ready to present our work.
All right. Thank you very much for that clarification. I would stop sharing now so that you can.
Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Oduro Ajekum, and I'm doing this today with the support of my colleague Elizabeth. We are part of Project Trust, and we worked on projects by a client called O3TS Global International, which you have details of them as the presentation goes on. And this is a demo of the work we did in collaboration with our support team and facilitators from RKY. We were part of PMBA cohort 15, and we worked between October to December 2025. So brief details of our project. The project's name was Project Trust. Our sponsor was RKY. Our timeline was between 13th of October to 5th December. And the list of our team were Okweyemi, as the lead PM and Elizabeth as the lead business analyst. So this is a highlight of our full team with their individual roles as well. And our clients, like I said, O3TS Global International is a forward-thinking property development, construction, and consultancy firm that blends international expertise with local insights to deliver sustainable, high-quality solutions across residential, commercial, and industrial sector property development. The mandate delivered to us by the clients was what led us to create build a problem from what the mandate stated to guide us for the project. And what we devised from the mandate was that the company, O3TS, lacked a professional, modern, and trusted online presence. They also lack the ability to showcase its services, projects, communicate capabilities, and also attract new clients and partners was restricted. And also the company was missing the opportunity to build trust and strengthen its brand globally. Based on those problems, our team were able to propose a solution that O3TS requires a fully responsive, SEO optimized, and professionally branded website that clearly presents their services, showcase their projects, capture leads, and also build client and partnership trust and relationship as well. From there, we devised objectives that the project was to deliver a secure, responsive, mobile-first, and user-friendly website that will first present the mission of O3TS, their vision, the core values, MD statement professionally online. It will also showcase their services, portfolio, sector expertise, and then the GDPR compliance notice as well. Again, it will improve lead generation and be SEO optimized. If you look at the slide, we've noted two options of this. So part of the objective have been delivered and live on the website. And the other part of it, that is the lead generation and SEO optimization, is continuous realization sort of like work, which will be actualized from traffic data on the website as time goes on with the use of it. Project had a budget of £5,000, and an overview of this was spread out through the individual stages of the project lifecycle. So we had the initiation stage, we spent £500 there. On the define stage, we spent £1,000. The bigger work was in the execute stage, which took about £2,500. And the 20%, final 20% of it was for the closure stage, which was £1,000. To deliver the project, we had to implement a project communication plan, which guided us through our meetings, reportings, and check-ins, and also help us stay informed, and then also give the team members a fair view of their responsibilities when they need to give a report or when they need to present any activity assigned to them. We made use of Zoom and Basecamp, and as well as ClickUp to deliver this service. So the highlight of the project lifecycle has been broken down to the normal project management lifecycle, where the initiation stage, define stage, execute stage, and then closure stage. So we went through this whole process, and at each stage of the lifecycle, there were some core tasks that needed to be delivered. So for initiation, we had to create a project plan, we had to prepare project charter, business case, comments raised, gap analysis, and stage report. For define, we needed to create our epics and feature map, prepare user stories, create use case diagrams, requirement gathering, and also have end stage report. Then on the executive side, we had to create our wireframe, prepare test case, create backlogs and sprints in the ClickUp, stand-up meetings, and the product testing, which also ends with their stage report as well. Then at the closure side, where everything comes to an end, we obtain client acceptance for what we had built for them, close all the rates, document lessons learned, business case updates, and then end of project reports. So in the delivery of the project, we had deliverables, which are like small chunks of accepted products that were supposed to be made as time goes on in the project lifecycle. So we had an approved UI UX design mockup, which is the wireframes. That's like a simple screen of how the page will look like. Then we move on to do the fully responsive high fidelity website design and development. We went on to have the service and project portfolio pages, cookies and privacy policy setup. We had to do the contact form with Google Map integration, SEO optimization, and analytic configuration. We had to do the handover, CMS documentation and training, and also performance, launch, and final approval. So in order to kickstart the project, we have to go through development of the high-level requirements, which normally comes about by having a meeting with the clients to find out what they want to get out of the projects they want to undertake, and then document those things, which will be sort of like your guide to deliver the project. So with the meeting with the clients, we came up with these 10 requirements, which were value proposition, brand presentation, performance and optimization, security and compliance, front-end development, user experience, language, landing page structure, scalability, and leads generation. So from those requirements, we were able to develop an as-is process map. So just like the name says, it sort of describes what the client has now to give you a basis of what you need to build for the client. So if you look at the big diagram, it says that before the project, the client will just have somebody probably say a word of mouth to someone else about their services, which usually sometimes end because they don't progress. They don't have much information, so it doesn't progress into turning the person into a client or building trust in their services. Then we go on to prepare the to-be process flow map, which also clearly explains what is going to be built from what we have actually determined to be what is there now. And the diagram also shows like when the project is completed, now someone who is interested in their service could go on the website, and on the website they could view certain services and all of that to lead them into making more inquiries or having some sort of a trust in their service they promising to provide, because he's got all the information in one place and could also request for more information right from there. So through that, we came to create epics. So these are larger work areas within the project we are going to deliver. So we group them into larger chunks and then we break them down as the project goes on. So we had 6 epics. One was brand identity framework. We had seamless user experience. We had data protection and websites security. We had high performance SEO. We had multilingual support and then lead generation. From this, we created a feature map, which also gave a snapshot of the major features that will be expected to be part of the website, and then created it's like a guide into the next stage of the development of the website. So we went on to do the wireframes. That's sort of like a mock-up look of the website after that, which will guide us to prepare the website. So there are 2 forms of it. We do the low fidelity one, which is more like a sketch. Then we progress with that to create the higher fidelity, which is practically sort of like a mirror of the actual website, which will be built finally. One of the project management tools we used was ClickUp. It was the software, the service we used for our project planning through the entire delivery phase. So we had to we use it to track our task timelines, assign responsibilities, and also build our sprints. So this diagram is the Gantt chart for our backlog, which we used to prepare our sprints. Well, as a project, we wouldn't have been able to do it without accounting for risk. So this is the risk we identified and categorized based on their severity, and also the mitigation actions we took in order to avoid their occurrences as we progress in delivering the project. Then also, as a live project like a real world activity, there's definitely going to be issues. Although you have taken care of risks, some issues may crop up which you need to deal with. In our case, we faced an issue of Google Drive getting locked because it was a diverse team, people from different locations, and we had a time where other people from different locations were trying to log on to our drive at a go, and that triggered Google's security checks. So our Google Drive got locked for a couple of times, but then we were able to retrieve it back, and then we mitigated that by creating a unique link whereby members will use their personal emails to request access to avoid everyone trying to log on to the account. Then also, as time went on, just like a normal real world experience, we had team members dropping off due to other responsibilities, and therefore the workload and the skill available were a bit of a mismatch. So we had to we had to make clear responsibilities and clear allocations of tasks in order to be able to meet our schedule and deadline as well. Move on to lessons learned, and we learned that our weekly reviews improved visibility. That is, weekly progress reviews helped identify risk early, kept team members accountable, resulting in a smoother decision making and then faster creative actions. We also realized that on our meetings, when we had breakout sessions, we were able to achieve more within a short period of time because we had our teams broken down into smaller teams working needed to produce. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I need to bring this back. Yeah. Yes, and also we had also a lesson from some of the negative occurrences where low attendance at some points of the project made a few of the works quite difficult for us as well. We move on to recommendations, and we recommend that pages for coming soon brochure and then learn more for news and insights be added in future by the client. So we will go on to have a look at the website we built for our client. So this is the home page, which the GDPR request comes up for you to accept. So we have the home page, which comes down to give you what they do, details of testimonies from other clients, and some of the works they do. Then we go to About Us page, which also has their mission, vision, core values, the MD statement. Then we come over to their services. So on their service page, we have this button here, which gives you a call to action to possibly, if you want to inquire about the construction services, you can just click the button there and it will give you the form to contact them. Instead of having to leave that page to go to the contact us page, you can do that directly from their services page. Then we've come to the projects page, which also displays their portfolio of works they've done before, what they also look to do, where their progress will be in the future as well. Then they've got the main contact us page and a page for testimonials as well. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, Project Trust. Once again, well done. Well done. Great work. So yeah, any question for Project Trust? Any question?
Okay. I just have to build, look like my big boss, Black Queen of Achievement. I can be that.
Okay,
I need that in my life. I need some dark chocolate in my life. I like my men anyway.
All right, go ahead.
Why do you want a white guy? Usually, like, don't the black guys
Okay,
down.
I just want to find out what was the time frame given to them and what was the time they actually.
I was thinking the same thing.
Sorry, I don't know. I said I want to find out what was the time frame given to them and what was the time they used to actualize these projects.
All right. So yeah, Oduro, you
Right.
can
So
take it.
we had 8 weeks to complete the project. We were able to finish the project on our seventh week. Everything was done. We had our clients go through, give feedbacks, and they were able to complete the adjustments that were given from the feedback and everything. So we had 8 weeks to complete, and we were able to do it within schedule.
All right. Thank you so much, Oduro. Thank you so much. Great work and effort was put into that. Yeah. Any other question? Any other questions that you have for our team for Project Trust? All right. So yeah, Oduro, you can just tell us how was your experience also at for the boot camp? Like how do you experience the boot camp right from the learning phase to your project phase two also? Can you just speak on that?
Yeah, so coming from somebody who had just completed an MSc in project management, also coming from a raw scientific background, it was more of like a new field for me for my MSc. But then I still thought I needed this sort of real world experience to be able to know what I'm actually getting into. So the tutorial part of it was more from, well, like a refresher from my project management MSc. However, the live projects aspect of it gave me an idea of what the whole thing is about. We had our support team members, our support staff being with us. Sometimes we had to be on call till around 2 a.m. and we had them with us on call till 2 a.m. Like you wouldn't get this anywhere because they also have their lives they need to get onto. But then we break out into smaller groups. They still break out with us. They move from group A to group B to group C, checking if everyone is okay, if whatever we are doing, we are on track. And it was like they held our hands through the whole project. That was one of the critical things that helped us deliver this in time because we were always with them. They were with us. We asked questions, they get back to us. And one critical thing is they made it look so real. So in like, let's say you work in a company where you need approval from your boss. Sometimes you have done the work, but then your boss may take some time to deliver the approval. Our support members made it look so real that some of the deliverables we had completed, but then they took time to give us the approval to make it look like, yes, when you go to the real world, like you are in a job and approval is not coming, you don't need to feel like you are failed. So the whole bootcamp gave us all the experiences from learning to what you experience in the field as you practice as well. So it's like a complete package which actually gives you a feel of everything. So you understand from the learning side, then you come into the fields where you are working like you are working in the world. Sometimes you have meetings in your workplace that will go beyond your working time. You can't say you are closing because you need to deliver for the client. And this is some of the things we face because we had to have some meetings where we go beyond our sleep times, but then you need to be there because you have a task to complete to get the project running. So you don't need to now feel like, whoa, when I was in a boot camp, I used to finish on time, but then now I'm working and I need to go maybe finish at 6 p.m. That is the real world experience of it. And RKY gave us like all of that within the boot camp. And the time you may think is short, but then you will learn a whole lot within the boot camp, which is a very, very commendable situation we faced. Emmy, you are still muted, please.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. Thank you. Yeah, even personally, your project, so much work and dedication were put into it. I love the energy, the collaboration amongst your team. Yeah, thank you so much, Oduro. Thank you for that. So, right about now, I think we'll be moving to the last presentation for today. So let me share my screen. Yeah. So yes, we'll be moving to Project Spartex, and the work on the tech academic for rising star, for rising talent. And this presentation will be done by Tolabisi and Emmanuel. Hello, Tolabisi, are you on the call?
Yes, I am, but Emmanuel will be starting. Thank you.
All right, Tola and Emmanuel, you can have the floor now.
Hi everyone. I believe you can all see my screen. All right. My name is Emmanuel, and here with LBC to represent Project Sparktest for this project demo section. All right. So our content outline involves and contains how we engage with the client, and even to the processes that involves the problem statement, the proposed solutions, and the challenges we faced, and even to the recommendation. So talking about our client is TAT, Tech Academic for Rising Talent, which is an education platform that provides young minds, every children access to, to learn more about essential coding, AI, and problem-solving skills. So in this project, we have over about 22 individuals who participated in this project, and our lead project manager is Iveren, and every one of us, we have various roles on this project, which ranges from the project manager to business analyst, and we have other people that are project coordinators and Scrum Masters. So also within this project, we look critically into the problem statement, which involves lack of professional digital presence for the business, which is TAT. And we proposed a solution which involves the development of a modern, structured website that establish a professional, trust-building digital presence for the organization. And also one of the problem statement identified for the organization is manual and fragmented enrollment process. And this also was handled with the implementation of guided digital enrollment journey that involves secured authentication and personalized user dashboard. Also, one of the problem statements we have here is no centralized or scalable platform for content delivery. This was handled with a proposed solution that involves the creation of centralized platform that clearly presents programs, course structure, and even learning outcomes in a scalable format. Another problem statement we have within this project is the absence of automation and integration. And clearly we were able to propose a solution that involves the integration of automation and operational capabilities, which ranges from secure payments, which we use PayPal and Stripe for the platform, and also CRM integration for other management of the content on the platform. In a nutshell, proposed solution for TAT was the combination of the TAT educational services with the technology advancement, which helped us to resort to having the revamped TAT. So I'll be speaking to the project processes, which involve the user story, the epics, the feature map, process map, the communication plan, use case diagram, wireframe, and several others. So talking about the user story, we have a screenshot of our user story here, and basically the user story is more of like a description of the future of the website in how from the perspective of the end user, basically, and this helps us to to have a description of how users interact with the features on the website, basically, and it gives perspective from the end user. Speaking about the epic list, in this project we have 7 epics, and which ranges from the branding, the design, to the learning and course information, to the communication and community, even also about the payment and user support and security and data protection, content management. Now, the future map of the website, we have several features on the website, and from the dynamic homepage interface to the global navigation system to the course enrollment and even to the personalized learning dashboard to the dynamic course catalog, to the payment gateway and several others. Now I'll be speaking to the assist process flow map of the educational platform, and in this regards, basically the organization is operating manually, and this process, the organization is operating manually, and they have diverse and several contacts with the admin of the organization, because they don't have any automated process or any digital structured digital platform. So every processes of engaging the organization has to be either through phone call inquiry or through word of mouth, and we're able to resolve this in when we through the to be process flow map, and the to be process flow map helped to resolve issues around the manual processes by structured digital presence of having a website, and the website helps every individuals from around the globe to interact with the website instead of directly interacting with the admin of the organization. So they could go to the website, and this help with having a structured digital presence, taking away the manual process. They could about the organization, know about the organization by looking at the testimonies, knowing more about the courses. They could decide the kind of course they want to enroll for, and then by doing that, they could also make payment directly from the website without necessarily engaging the admin from onset, just by going to the website. And this helps the organization to have a solid and a structured digital presence, and also high-level automation and integrated into the website. So I'm into the use case diagram of Tech Academy. This use case diagram helped us to look at all actors in the usage of the website. So for this start website, we have 5 actors. The number 1 actor is a guest, which is anybody from all around the world. Anyone from the globe can log in, can easily access the website, and they can interact with the website. And this showcase how they interact with the website and how they should interact with the website. And we have the parent, we have the student, we have instructor, which is the facilitator on the for each of the students, for the student, and also we have the admin. So this use case diagram help us to showcase the way the website interacts with each of the actors. Moving on now, speaking to our communication plan. Basically, within this project, we embraced about 4 communication plan or method, which is Zoom, Campfire, email, and even our ClickUp, and to ensure communication from with our stakeholders, even within the team, and also with our support team. And also basically we also use our communication plan to reach out and communicate with our sponsor and our clients. So to continue on this presentation, I'll be handing over to Olabisi.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. So I'll take it from here. But I can see that there's a bit of a lag. I can still see the screen on with me.
On the user.
On the user stories. Now we're on the
user story earlier.
Thank you. Okay, these are just samples of our wireframe design, because in making presentation, in developing any website, it is important to think through the process. What do you want to see? What do you want to achieve? And this is where you put on your thinking cap and your creativity. And these are, things we want to see on the website. We want to see enroll now, about us, the testimonials, sign up. Can you go to the next page, please? All right, and who we are, the courses we offer. So all this was done. Next slide, please. And then how we expect users of the platform to get in touch with us, how they can reset their password, the courses available, all these are available. Next slide, please. And yes, at the end of it, the certificates they want. And so this is just a snapshot of what the ClickUp looks like. And with this, we're able to monitor our sprints and also communicate with the developer to check our work. This is, you can see on the left-hand side, our process flow of the initial, define, execute, and closure stage of the project. Next slide, please. Okay, this is also a snapshot of the backlog, the things we had to do per time, and that captures the time frame for each project. Thank you. Next slide, please. And during this, we had to render different reports. And thanks to RKY Careers, who had given us standardized templates to follow, and we had to do various reports ranging from status report, checklist, work breakdown structure, high-level requirement gathering, a lot of them. But everything is available, and that we have competent hands in RKY Careers to see us through all that. So just like in life, there are always challenges. We use challenges to overcome whatever situation we find ourselves in. And some of the challenges that came up was that we had non-responsiveness of team members during stand-ups, and in participation, we can have low participation. So that led to increased workload and burnout. But we overcame all of this. Next slide, please. And because we got to know each other during every when you get on a new team, you have to bond, you have to know yourselves, and that's what happened. We worked well with ourselves, and some of the issues, the risks that crystallized to issues were not meeting the timeline for the platform because of a delay from the client, which is the payment link. And we couldn't finish, the developer couldn't finish what he had to develop for us because that payment link was a critical dependency on the cost payment platform, so we couldn't move forward. And so we had to wait and follow through with the client. Next slide, please. All right, so some of the lessons learned with this, and the greatest among it all is to ensure, and I'll take you to the last, that's the last lesson learned, which is cover all areas as possible during elicitation. We did not discover that the clients did not have a payment platform, that it was not a duly registered company. And so that gave us a lot of delay. And that's what took us out of our timeline. And also we saw that it is important to use everybody to their area of strength. So, and giving everyone equal opportunities to present during different stages on in the different stages of the program helped to build team confidence and communication. And we used everybody according to their area of strength. So we're able to, gain time on this project. Yes, the time we gained, we lost, but thanks to using everybody according to their area of strength. So in terms of our recommendations, this is what we're proposing to the client, and that's to transition the system to business as usual and move all monitoring, maintenance, and marketing supports to their admin team. And it's also important for the clients to pursue additional funding, sponsorships, and collaborations to support expansion features. And if the client wants to, progress to their phase 2 planning, which is bringing on additional courses that can help them. So there are various recommendations, but they can pick whatever they want to do at the stated time. Next slide, please. So this is the high definition prototype we created, which we gave to the developer, and we used Visly to do this. And this is how we, about us, the testimonials. Next slide, please. And the prototype, what is going to, how to sign in, the bank details, make payment, forgot password, different things you can think about using in the website. We did all of this. And next slide, please. Yes, the certificates, the insights, how you make payments on a website. It's all about design, putting on your thinking caps. So I'm going to hand over back to my colleague Emmanuel to to take you through the demo of the websites.
Thank you, Olabisi. Now I'll be showing us the brief use of the website, and I'll be doing this as a guest on the website. And so when you log into our to TAT Academy website, you have the opportunity to join the community and subscribing to the newsletter of the organization. You could do that by putting in your email. Now, as a guest on the website, coming to this website for the first time, I could read about the organization, knowing more about TAT Academy, explore their courses, and I could go to learn more about each of these courses, read about the testimonial of other users, and also engage myself by checking the frequently asked questions from the website. Also, as a guest on this website, I like to know the courses that the organization is offering, and by that I could click on the courses and I could check each of the courses that the organization is offering, and selecting one of the courses to learn more about the course, I could click on this, checking for artificial intelligence and Python. And looking at artificial intelligence and Python, I could read through each of the the information provided about this course, and I could check the age, the class format, the parent experience, what children create, and that could help inform me to decide which course I want to. And the pricing for each of the courses are also showed on the website, so it could help to decide for a guest coming onto the website for the first time. And as a guest, I can decide to enroll. By enrolling now, I'll be redirected to the cart where I could easily add any of the course to my cart, and even I can add even more than a course to my cart. But basically now, as a guest, I will always need to sign up so I could be able to pay with my PayPal or also pay with my Stripe. Basically, just show us how the website operates. Thank you so much for listening.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So much work. Well done, well done. So before I continue, any questions? Do we have questions for Project Spartex? Any question?
I think Fidola is putting up her hand.
Okay. Okay, yes.
Hi. Hi, good afternoon. Yeah, so
Good
my question is
afternoon.
not really for the current project, but rather for everybody. And my question is, how were you able to do all these projects with your busy schedules? Because I'm of the opinion that some of you are working, some of you are schooling and everything. And somebody even said that they did projects for a long period of time, like 2 a.m. and all that. So how are you able to combine all this and still get the results you were able to get? How are you able to manage your schedules and everything?
All right, thank you, Fidola. In terms of that, it was all about determination. When you sign up for something, you don't go back. You don't put your leg in the river and say you're cold. It's something you signed up for, and we went all out. Maybe the other team were up till 2 a.m. We're up till as late as 3 a.m., even past 3 a.m., especially during the first week. It was during the numbing session. We had deliverables to give, and we told ourselves no excuses. So for those who invested their time and their effort, yes, we had people working on day shifts. We had people working on night shifts. So we will use our strength. For those of us working during the day, we're usually up at night. Those who are working at night, they're not available with us. Whatever we do over the night, when they wake up when they finish their schedule in the morning, they take it up from there when we're at work. So it's about synergy. It's about determination. It's about teamwork. Teamwork does the work. That's what we did. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, okay. David also have a question. David, yeah, you can ask your question. You can stop sharing your screen.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah. David, are you here? You can ask your question. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Good afternoon from here.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. I saw your advert actually recently, so I actually have interest in learning project management. Yes. Yes. So I'm trying to find out. You have a promo which is on for January. Is it just for January, or are we going to have something like that maybe next month?
Okay. Yeah. So regarding that, that's we can't ascertain for that for the coming month, and yeah. So it's for this month, which is starting on the yes, which is starting soon. So yeah. So we can't ascertain for that because the next promo would be for our next cohort, which is not like the next month. So yeah, and the good thing about it is that you don't have to pay once. You can pay in installment. So you can also follow that route. You can look into that. Yeah, but it's important to maximize the opportunity while it's still on. So yeah,
Okay.
thank you, David.
Yeah. Sorry, I have one more question, please.
All
Someone recommended a course for me. That's Prince 2 Project Management. Yeah. So I'm actually trying to round it up, but I noticed that it's just more of theories. There's no practical work there. So I was thinking, is it something I should have done maybe after, doing the practical with you, or what? So I'm just a bit confused. And listening to the project example that was given here, I didn't hear some of the things I saw he did the Prince to, like something like stage boundaries, initiation stage or stuff like that, closing the project and all. I didn't hear all this details. So I'm like, what's the difference here? Is it that it doesn't matter or what? And they said it's something that is recognized, and all that. So, well, I'm just wondering anyway, but I was just hoping you could shed more light on that.
Okay, all right. So
Can I come in with this one?
yeah, sure.
Good. So, David, like myself, my MSc project was tailored to Prince 2. So I had practically like theoretical studies in Prince 2 and everything.
Okay.
However, in the real world, like you were saying, you've got the terminologies from the Prince 2, the state boundaries and all of that. We practically used that same sort of framework in doing this work. So in the real world, what I've realized is they don't call it Prince 2, they say traditional and agile. You understand? The traditional being the
Yeah.
Prince 2. So in our work we did with RKY's framework is a hybrid combination of the traditional and then the agile. So we had documents like project charter, which is more of like there. We had business case, which is a very like Prince 2 document. You understand? Then we had the
Yes.
sprints as well, like doing things in bits. That's the agile aspect of it. So yes, the Prince 2 is a good foundation you need, like you can do. However, the practical live project will give you how to actually like use those things you've learned from the Prince 2. You understand? So
Yeah.
myself, my MSc gave me the theoretical aspect of it. However, RKY gave me the practical feel of it. Like I've used it practically. So maybe I know state boundaries. What does it do in a real world? You understand? That is
Yes.
what RKY did for me because just knowing those terminologies and what I need to prepare were different from when I have a real project and they're asking me, what do I need to do here? What do you need to bring here? What do I need to show my clients? When do I have to have a meeting? When do I need to prepare reports and all that kind of stuff? Like you might have the knowledge, but then as to where to apply is what RKY is actually giving us.
Okay. 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 That's good. That's good.
Wow,
So
thank you so much.
I have one more question, please. when does it start actually? You know, the training for this year, the first training for the year. When does it start actually?
Okay, for PMBA, the next cohort is by March, the 1st of March. Yeah, that's when our next cohort for PMBA is starting. But you can secure your spot now. That's the good thing about that.
Okay, so are
Sorry,
you
can I
saying
say something to that? The next cohort, that's Bootcamp from PMBA, is actually 17th of January, but the next
Okay.
project phase is 1st of March.
Okay, so what you said is if I register now and it's gonna be in March. Sorry, I'm just
If you register now, you start the live classes right next week Saturday, but the project
Okay.
phase itself will start March. The live classes is just to bring you up to speed with all the terms, the things that you need to know before you get into the project phase. So the project
Okay.
phase starts 1st of March.
Okay. So the online classes, it lasts for like 3 months or 4 months. How long is it?
No, it's just 7 weeks. The live classes is 7 weeks, Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. Well, for someone like me, I don't know how to use Excel, to be honest with you. So I'm wondering how I'm going to cope. What are my chances actually? Because for somebody that's just a beginner, I don't know.
Okay, so we during the course of the project and even previous project, we've had people that didn't know how to use Excel. And one thing that we always emphasize is team work and collaboration. So we had team in the past where those that knew how to use Excel taught other people that didn't know how to use Excel, like the process. And before the end of the boot camp, I mean the end of the project phase, those people could use Excel, that they came back because they wanted more advanced knowledge. They came back to enroll for our Excel boot camp, right? And also during the course of the project, there's always an exam PowerPoint video on LMS that you can actually watch to start practicing pending when you like get to the project phase. So before you get to the project phase, you can always how will I put it? You can always practice with that video and even ask questions as well. But don't worry, everything will be covered. You learn different tools that you've never used before. Like this present cohort that are presenting, if you ask them, they use Balsamic, they use VCD, and they've never used those tools before. So it doesn't matter. It's not about what you don't know, it's what you can know if you put in the work and effort.
Okay. Okay. All right. We should answer my questions there. So I will try my best to register with this January. At least let me take advantage of this promo that is up.
Yeah.
And then also I don't want to keep procrastinating. I just get this done and start from somewhere.
Yes, and on the bright side, you can always pay in installments, right? You can either use the direct or you use Klarna. If you go to the website, I think
Which one is
the
direct, please?
support will have dropped the payment link, so it will give you options on how to pay if you want to pay in installments.
Okay, I would like to see that. Yeah. Thanks, please.
Cool. All right. Hi. Yes, David, I wanted to add that don't be like myself. I had been procrastinating since 2023.
Wow.
And yes, when I got on, I realized, why was I waiting? Because I might have even chosen to do this without my MSc. So it's just don't be like myself. Just get on. And like she said, I used the spread payment. So like there's a chance to actually just get it done. You realize adding this to the Prince 2 will really be like a treat for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to see you actually when I start. I hope to.
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Hi, Olabisi. I think mine is not really a question. It was the way the problem statement and the proposed solution was picked. Each problem statement had a proposed solution, which I think is really, really good for clarity, because sometimes in the real world, you have shareholders that they don't trust, they are not kind of trusting. And when you have that clarity of what the problem statements are, the proposed solution for all the problem statement, it makes them trust you more as probably a BA or a product manager. So I'm just buttressing that was really, really good. Looking at this and seeing the real world, how it works. It was a good presentation. Well done, guys.
Thank you, Motuashe. We will not take the credit alone. We will give it to RKY Careers because they took us through on the demo before we are here today, and they scrutinized everything. They corrected what they needed to correct. Initially, when we did the slide, we put the problem statement separately and the solution separately, and we were asked to merge it. So that's where creativity actually comes in. We have RKY is loaded. They have one of the best hands. And I tell you, you're in the right place.
Well, thank you. Because I'm actually a business analyst, but I booked for the work experience product management just to see how product management is, if it's kind of different from a BA role. Because I think I've seen a lot of terms like metrics, A/B testing, and I just want to know if it's kind of the same with what we have as a BA. So that's the reason I've actually joined this particular meeting, just to see what the demo is like and what people come up with. Well done, guys.
Thank you. And I would say, yes, it's the same thing. And that's the work experience that RKY is here to offer you. Whatever you know about BA, you're still going to learn more when you're here. So if you haven't registered for the January 17 cohorts, please register. You will have the live experience. You will enjoy every bit of it. You will put in the work. You will work.
I've actually registered for the product management work experience. I think it's a bit different from the bootcamp. Is kind of like hands-on, like I think it's just for work experience or something, or hands-on on product management. So that's the one I've actually registered for.
I'm sure Oida and Kemi are here to throw light on it, but if you want to register for more courses, I think you should take it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Omotuashe. Definitely, yeah. You also get access to the recordings just to refresh the knowledge you have. And definitely, I can't wait for your presentation. Since you've registered, definitely you would also get to present. Thank you so much. I think we have more hands. I'll just take a few questions. Olisa, have you asked your question? David, I think your hands are still up and you can bring it down. Olisa, are you there? Okay, Olufumilayo, you can go ahead with your question. I don't think Olisa is here yet.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Fumi. Thank you so much for this platform. One thing I noticed about it is that from a very different background, but I want to really learn about project management. I'm from the healthcare sector, and from what I learned from the presentation, there are so many terminologies I am not familiar with at all. I think my own case is below the baseline. So even though I have residual knowledge, when they are saying something, I can relate a bit, but then I won't say I know everything they're saying. It's just below baseline. I won't lie. So I did public health at master's level, and every job I try to apply for that relates to public health, they will usually say, do you have one of the essential criteria is always project management, which I don't even have any experience in. That's why I registered for this course. So I'm asking, is it something like, can I know this thing like this? Because it's like everything, the way everybody, Olabisi was talking. I was just like, can I be like this as well? Can I really know all these things? Because currently I'm a support worker in the hospital, and it has nothing to do with project management. So I don't know if I have my kind in this group, because
for me, you have your kind in this group.
You do. Yeah, we're all here
I take
together.
it from my experience.
Maybe I'll ask you some questions. You realize you're actually doing project management, which you think you are not doing.
Exactly, that's what I wanted to tell her.
Yes, because in your support work, do you plan what you have to do for probably a client or something like that?
Yes, for the patients, yes, we do.
Good. That is project management there.
Oh God! I was
so
trying to ask this
don't be
question
scared.
because I feel I'm so
don't be scared by the name. Yes, the name is just trying to tell you, like, they're just giving the name for like doing something by a process. So just like the process you go through in your support work, that is practically a procedural like thing you do. So basically you are just coming to learn how to do that and apply to any field you are in.
Okay.
Because currently companies run by doing things in chunks. So the person to steer that sort of individual chunks of doing activities like public health, maybe they want to do a new sort of like adverts for smoking, something about smoking education. Then that's like a project. So they want somebody to manage it. You need the public health knowledge. However, you also have to have a way to manage such a thing and bring it into fruition.
Yeah,
so that is basically what you need to learn, as like you are coming to learn with this project management. However, it doesn't throw away your public health knowledge. You understand? Yes. So you basically have all you need to do this. Once you start, you realize, oh, this is what I've been doing. This is what I've been doing. Because if you want to go to the market, sometimes you write a list.
Sure.
You understand? As you shop, you take them off. So let's say your list is your project charter. You have your mandate. So as you go out, that's going to tell you what you'll be doing. So okay, if I get to Aldi, I'll buy tomato, I'll buy green pepper. You take them off. You have done that out of the mandate. Okay, when I buy these things, when I come home, I'll prepare maybe rice and stew. So that sort of like orderly way of doing the thing is what the project management is about. So the tools and the other things we were mentioning are sort of like your cooking utensils, your spoon, all those things you put together to prepare your meal.
Okay.
In simple terms, that is what it's all about. Don't let the name scare you.
Sorry, Kemi, I think people are asking questions in the chat. So I don't know if you want to check the chat as well while everyone is talking.
It's looking like I'm just below everyone already. Like, what are they saying? What are they saying?
No. So
we're like that at first.
For me, I remember during the onboarding, most of them were like, oh, I wish we can do this. This is looking like it's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult. Nobody is saying it's going to be an easy thing. I mean, nothing comes easy, right? If you want something big, you have to make the sacrifice, right? Yes. Now, all these people here, they can come here to present, to talk to you about this because they participated. The times where they were awake till like 12 a.m., 1 a.m. I mean, Olabisi, I think Oduro, tell her, like, they kept that energy, they put in that energy, that resources, that sacrifice, the time on calls trying to draft a document. They would send the document for review, get feedback. Sometimes they even have to do the documents all over again. All these are part of the process. So as the more you put in, the more you get out of it. Right? We've had people that, like you said, support worker, and after the bootcamp, they got jobs as PMs. They moved from being support workers to a PM. And when they started, they too did not know anything. They were confused that, okay, can I do this? Nobody is saying it's going to be easy, like I mentioned earlier, right? Yeah. But take it one step at a time. Ask questions, join meetings, be present, take responsibility. When they say, oh, we need someone to do something, volunteer, I want to do it, just because you need to learn it, right? Because and all those that didn't participate, they can't come out to say, okay, this is what we did, because they won't understand how to put it in words. But people that participate, I mean, you can see pictures of some of the students that we have, right, on the slide. I don't know if Kemi shared that, right? They put in that effort, that energy to make sure that, okay, this is what we were given, this is the goal. In the beginning, it feels confusing. It was a lot trying to get people to participate, to work together. It was a lot, right? But towards the middle, they started getting, and then let's not forget the support they got too as well. They had amazing support officers. So you are not going to be alone throughout the entire process, right? There's always people to guide you, to teach you, and you also have amazing facilitators. So now you've taken that step that, okay, I want to do this. So just remove that fear from your mouth, from your mind, right? Remove it from your mind and build that confidence that I can do it, because you can, right? The only limitation we have is in our mind. The minute you decide I can do it, you will do it. So remove that, oh, can I do it? Is it possible? Remove it and tell yourself you can do it. Then put in that effort, participate. And at the end of the bootcamp, we never can tell, you can be the one presenting for your project like this.
Oh shit.
You can be the one presenting for your project and you'll be wondering how. You will look back and smile and be happy that you actually took the bootcamp. So don't worry. You can do it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I'm encouraged. I'm inspired.
Oh yes, you have to, because like she said, some of it gets tough as it goes on. When I remember when we started live projects, some of our sessions we were like everybody was on board. Then we got into the middle part where like we need to produce about 4 or 5 documents in a week or in 3 days. Then at those moments we had less than half the number. We still needed to get it done. Yes. So, and it's practically just like in real world as well. You may have a client who is like on you. One, they will come late. 2, they want it done faster. And you can't say, I won't do it. It is your job. You understand? So the bootcamp sort of like gives you all the feelings of the real world as well. You have a client waiting, you need a client to approve something, you've done, you need it to approve and then move on to the next one, then the client will not be responding. You can't say, oh, let me leave the person. You need to still like do follow-ups. And you can't also be angry. So the bootcamp actually gives you all that sort of feeling, because our facilitators created that sort of, mimics that sort of situation where you have completed the document, you need approval, but then you need to send a follow-up. It's not that they were not there, they were there. But in the end, I remember one of them, Anonika, said, yes, we want you guys to know how it feels like or what to do when you have a client who is not responding to you, but then you are also waiting for that approval to move on to the next step. So then what do? You continue with follow-ups, you go follow-ups, and then they will come back and give you, maybe you have to do change A or B, then you go and change it and come back. So that when you get to the real world, you need your manager to approve something, they are not coming, you don't get angry, but then you do follow-ups.
Yeah.
So you just be ready to go through it. It will shock you that, like Onye said, you end up being the one presenting and be like, oh, initially I was scared project management was like a whole sort of like rocket science, but now this is me. You see, so just get on with it. You will really, really enjoy it.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Oduro. Thank you, Fumilayo. So I think I have a question and I want to take now at the chat. It says, does the work experience mean you would actually work with a firm and get a reference put on your CV? Yes, we have subsidiary firm that we use for the CVs, but the thing is you have to participate because we want to be sure that you know what is on the CVs, right? So that when you get your interview, you'll be able to defend what is on the CV. So part of the prerequisite for getting this firm experience, this reference, is you participating in the project phase, during the project phase, because that's when you get to be to do the work in practical. So if you don't participate in the project phase, we might not give you that reference. And yes, once you get the interview and you need a reference, you just get to send an email and we would provide you with the reference. And also we do indicate that it's a contract based work, that you were not paid for it, so that you won't need maybe like payment slip or anything. But for the reference, yeah, we make sure we give you the reference. That's if when you participate in the project phase. Once you participate, you would have your reference, and you will have like you will have a reference on your CV. So yeah, thank you so much. So just quickly I'll be sharing my screen back. I don't think do we have more questions? Sally, do you have your hands raised up? Do you have a question for us, or it has been addressed? All right, so quickly, because of our time.
I'm so sorry, but the numbers that you dropped on the chat, nobody's responding, right? And because the course I wanted to register for, I just found out that it's starting today. So I'm like, I don't know if it's still possible to register and join the class, but nobody's talking to me on the WhatsApp group. Like I chatted 2 numbers and nobody's responding to that. I don't know if you can help.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sally,
Yeah.
you want to register for UK compliance?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, it is still possible for you to join. I'm going to drop a number now for you to send a message to, and we'll pick it up from there.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Dolako, your hands is also raised. Have your question been addressed?
Thank you, Kemi. All the questions have been addressed. I just wanted to add to what the other lady said, and everyone has actually supported her. Because when I started, I'm a registered home manager in healthcare sector, and it was like that too. But when we started the course, I'm from Per Project, to be precise. So we just finished. It actually helped me with my job. Because like what the guy said, everything we do every day, it's a project, and everything I take it back to work. And during the time, my service had an outstanding rating just because of what I learned, how things go, the matrix. I was applying that in health and care sector, and it actually helped me. So I just wanted to encourage the lady that said that I was in that shoe, but it's really worked out well because everything we do, it's a project. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dolako. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. Olachi, your hands are up. I hope I pronounce your name well. I'm so sorry if that's not the pronunciation.
No worries, that's fine. It's Olachi, but however you pronounce it is okay. So the question I was going to ask is, we did participate in one Google Looker Studio stuff about 2 weeks ago, and I was hoping to go back to the recording, refresh my memory, and be able to practice it. And I don't know where to go. I can't find it anywhere. Can you please help me? Thank you.
All right. I think that is on your LMS. The Google Looker Masterclass, it's on the LMS. So I don't know if you've tried checking the LMS and navigating it. It's already there. It's there on the LMS. That's where we upload.
Let me help with that. So if you enrolled for the course, it's a course on its own. So on your LMS, you should have it listed just the same way you have your PMBA. You should also have your Google Studio listed if you enrolled when, we were telling people to enroll for free. So for those who do not know what she's asking about bonus courses that, they also get the benefits for being part of the RKY community and RKY, alumni. I think in 2025, all the students got the opportunity to get free certification courses in artificial intelligence in Q1, cybersecurity in Q2. What was Q3 again? Was it Python? in Q3.
Yes, Python.
Python.
And Google Looker Studio in Q4. So imagine the scenario, like you only paid for a course, say 400, 599, or whatever, and you are still having continuous development opportunity, even years after, because this was not limited to any course in particular. Because we know that the job market out there is about what more do you bring to the table. Show us that you are interested in latest trends. Because guess what? The market is changing, the industry is changing, the environment is changing right in our very sites. The way things are being done is changing, and companies only want people that have that, continuous mindset, agile mindset, flexible mindset of learning new things, because there's a lot to learn based on the fact that everything is changing. And being in the supportive community where you are also given the opportunity to get this extra insights, knowledge, certifications that would be an advantage to you in the job market is actually one of the best things or best specs that you get out of RQI careers. And to the person that shared how the course benefited them even in their current role, that's one of the great things that we also hear. We have a lot of people that even before they even start applying to jobs, the fact that they pass through the boot camp is already even helping them gain promotion, right? It's already helping them do things differently in their current role. Talk more of where you are now trying to position yourself, for a new role. So whether it's the boot camps you're enrolling for or the work experience program, for those of you that have theoretical knowledge, this is going to be one of the best decisions you're going to make in 2026. By the way, my name is Ruki and I'm the CEO of RQI Careers, because I don't think I introduced myself before I jumped in, to help answer that question. And I've been here for a while, and I watched most of the presentation, and I'll say a very big well done to all the teams that have presented. I'm super proud of where you all are today. But one thing I want to also add to what you have achieved today is that do not let it end here. The markets, the industry is about people who are loud, which is one of the things you also get to benefit for being part of the RQI community. It's not just about learning, it's about knowing how to also play the game. The game right now rewards people who are visible, who are loud. So whatever it is you've worked on your project, let's say you were very overwhelmed when it was happening, now is the time to start replaying all of that back, on platforms where others get to see your work. People who are loud, are visible, are talking on places that are important, right, are getting opportunities, more and faster than people who know what they're doing, but nobody knows what they know. So I'm encouraging everyone today that presented today, go on there to LinkedIn on Monday or whenever it is you have the time during the week. Post about, this you have to present a product demo to a client or whatsoever. Brand it as you may want. Post about the fact that you've been working on this project and you'll be sharing lessons you learned in the next couple of days or the next turn it to a series. Put yourself out there. Visibility is important, right? And that is one of the things that is going to get you the opportunity. So even if you have not joined the bootcamp and you attended this demo, post about it. Oh, you attended one of the greatest events, it's the beginning of 2026, and you're already positioning yourself appropriately for the year. And one of the things you did was attending this session by RQI Careers product demo. You can even put the link, because for you to be here, it means that you got an email from us. So you can put the link for the replay, which you will get on Monday in it as well. And these are the steps you are taking as well to improve yourself in 2026. Even though you're a professional in this space, continuous development is always going to be beneficial. And one of your continuous development plan for 2026 is joining the RQI Careers Bootcamp. So let's just always find opportunity to share, and let's be strategic about what we share as well. You have experience now. Nobody's going to know you have experience now if you do not demonstrate it. How do we demonstrate it? Don't wait until you get interviews before people know what you can do for them, how you can help their business, what skills you have. Start answering questions that you get at interviews even before the interviews come, with your LinkedIn profiles, with your platforms that you have. So I hope this helps someone again as well. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to those who are here right, who are not yet on the other side, to welcoming you all to either the product development stage, project development stage, as well as the full boot camps for those who do not have experience at all. If you know you do not have experience at all in project management, starting from the scratch, I recommend you join the full boot camp so you can get to enjoy the live classes. But if you know you already have theoretical knowledge or you've been a project manager before, you just want to add UK work experience to it, you can join the project phase because you won't be getting any live classes. And that's the one that is about 200 or 250 pounds. So and yeah, I think that's about it. I don't know if you guys have any questions for me. Or for for me or for Kemi or whoever and Oyinda and everybody that was here before.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Francis. I was part of the last bootcamp for compliance that ended in November.
Okay.
Yeah, I was asked to send my LinkedIn profile for optimization, so I haven't heard from anyone. So I just sent an email to remind, I don't know who is in charge, so I just thought of bringing it up here.
Your LinkedIn profile.
Yeah. My
Yeah, so
my CV was worked on, so I was asked to send my email and password for my LinkedIn optimization.
Right. So have you done that?
Yeah, I've done that since last month.
Yeah, so we were on break. We worked for only 2 weeks last month and we just came back this week. So you might want to send a reminder on that if it wasn't attended to.
Okay, thank you. I've done that already.
Okay. What's your name?
Francis Aligino.
Let me please take note of his name so you can do a follow-up on Monday.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you so much. I think we have a few questions. Kendi, your hand is up.
Hi, Rookie. Thanks. My name is Kendi. I've actually registered for this month's data analysis course. But I just want to ask if you are also going to be getting, free classes, free courses, just as I mentioned this year. Like you mentioned that last year during, each quarter of the year, we had free courses, as bonuses. So are we going to get that as well?
Good question. All the courses that they got last year are still available to watch, and get insights on. Yeah, there might be free courses this cohort, but they might not be physical classes and there might be no promises. They are just add-ons. It wasn't promised to anybody, even for those that enjoyed it the last one. So it could be like pre-recorded it could be pre-recorded courses that we'll make available, and it could also be live, but there's always value add. Already we have all this already. We have the courses that already happened. We have 4 of them, and we are going to also continue our research on areas that we know people need to upskill themselves in. Cybersecurity was a no-brainer, and so was AI, and so was the Google Studio and the Python that we did, right? But yeah, I don't know if that answers your question.
Yes, thank you. That's fine. Thank you.
Great.
All right.
Kemi, you are muted.
Okay, yes, sorry. Dolapo, your hands are up. Do you have new questions or just the former?
That was the former one, and I've taken it down. So probably
All right.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Olisa, are you there? Your hands are also up. All right, I don't think Olisa is here. Okay, thank you everyone. So shortly I'll be sharing my screen. I'll be sharing my screen while we go through some. All right, so yeah, So, why transitioning into tech? We know that the tech industry is fast expanding, and there is always a demand for new roles. And so, this is a great time to consider transitioning into tech in case you have not made the decision yet. The tech industry is booming, and there is always a new opening. There's always demand for tech skills. We also have another reason is also diverse field. You know, when you hear about tech, it's not only codes and writing codes, right? There are non-tech aspects of the industry, which is what we base at. Most of all our courses are no code. So you can also you will always find your strength and interest. Also, competitive salary, like the tech industry, there is so much. When you have the right skills, it positions you more for better salary. Also, flexibility at work, remote work, having the right tech skills, you can work from the comfort of your home. You don't have to wake up early. You don't have to think about leaving the house. From the comfort of your home, you can get your job. Also, global opportunities, you can work anywhere in the world when you have the right skills that is demanded. Also, with the right skill and knowledge, you can position yourself for visa sponsorship and global talent visa. Speaking about global talent visa, you can just go on LinkedIn and search for global talent, and you would see people that have benefited from the global talent visa, and you can position yourself to benefit from this. If you have skill like digital marketing, project management, product management, these are sought after skill, and if you have solid knowledge in this skill, you can position yourself to be eligible to for the global talent and visa. Yeah. Also, speaking about AI, we know that AI is like the new. You can't do anything without having the knowledge of AI, and we know about that, and that's why all our courses are AI empowered, AI enhanced. All our modules, there is always it always is AI integrated. Even our data analysis class, our project management, compliance, digital marketing, Scrum and Agile methodology, it is AI powered. Yeah, and then speaking about our success story, trust me, we have over 2005 success stories. These are people that have registered for our course and they have gotten jobs, even visa sponsorship course role. We have people that have benefited from that they have gotten jobs that comes with visa sponsorship. Um, yeah, we have so many. If you go to our website, RKY Career, we have a section for success story, and there you would see persons that have taken our course, our project management course, and you see from even no prior experience, just as a student, and they take our courses and they position themselves to the job market. They land jobs in NHS, in civil service, jobs that came with visa sponsorship. Also, so you can go to our website. Just many success stories that we have.
Hello, I'm sorry. We can't see your screen properly. Could you put it in presentation mode? Thank you.
Okay, I've done that. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yes, so we have over 2,000 success stories. These are real persons that took data analysts, that took the compliance bootcamp, and they got role as AML analyst. Damilola got a visa sponsorship job offering £8,000, £80,000 after the PMBA bootcamp. Ugo got an AML analyst role with JP Morgan. There are just so many testimony and success stories that we have. We also have good ratings on Google and Google reviews and Trustpilot. These are some of our students that dropped this review after their boot camps. And yeah, so taking our training comes with a lot of advantage, as our CEO has stated that even after taking the bootcamp, we have courses that we normally organize quarterly to make our students to have more knowledge. Our training comes with CV optimization, LinkedIn optimization, UK job reference, and our certificates are globally recognized. You also have great support, even from the project team that presented. You could hear that and speak about the support that they got. And the thing is, even to our alumni community, where we don't just train you and oh, that's the end. Even as an alumni, there are many advantages and benefits that you still get even after taking our courses. And I tell you, if you do the actual training value, if you cost most of these advantages that come with our bootcamp, they cost over like £2,000. I tell you, because CV optimization alone is about £100. Like CV optimization alone is like £100, and these are the add-ons that you get as soon as you register for our course. And yeah, so even on LinkedIn, you can go on LinkedIn and you would find people that had passed through our bootcamp, and they tag us on LinkedIn, they mentioned us. And yeah, so all of this, we are having a special offer that is going forward. All of these would be going for £400. Yeah, we have a special discount. All of this is going to be going for £400. Our UK, so our Microsoft Excel class is £50. Our UK compliance initially is £599, but because of the discounts going on, you'll be getting it for £400. And for the UK compliance, is a new course is starting today, but you can still register and secure your spot. For digital, for project management, the next course is 17th of January. That's next week's Saturday. But you can secure your spot and register now. And the beautiful thing about our payment is that you don't have to pay once, right? You can you can pay instrumentally, so you can enjoy a flexible payment from up to 3 to 12 months. Yeah, so with just a little deposit, you can secure your spot and start this project. And on the 27th of January, that's when our product management class is starting, and also our digital marketing class is starting on the 27th. For our Nigerian audience, we have a special prize for our Nigeria audience. And I'm sure if you check the chat, the CS team have dropped some links there, so you can chat them up to get you started. You can use our flexible payment plan. We have Klarna, Pay Later, PayPal in, and ClearPay. These are payments that will make your payment flexible. You don't have to pay once. So also just chat the numbers on the chat box, and they will put you through what you need. So these are also some of our success needs. People that have people that book our bootcamps, even our services. We know we do digital solution. We help people build websites. We help people build mobile applications. And these are some of the success stories that people that visited they came with their idea, and we executed their ideas for them. So upcoming events. So yeah, UK compliance is starting today, but it's not too late to register and book your spot. For data and business analysts, we're starting on the 17th of January. For PMBA, we're starting on the 17th. Excel is starting on the 24th. Product management is starting on the 24th. Digital marketing is starting on the 24th. And our reset masterclass is on the 17th of January. Now, speaking about our reset masterclass, so it's the beginning of the year, and there are so much plans and so much plans that you have put ahead for you to do this year, and you need the right set of knowledge. and you can hear from our CEO. And this masterclass will be taken for our CEO, Mrs. Rukaya Alabi. She was on the call. I know you've seen her talk this afternoon, and she herself, you could see that she has so much knowledge that you can learn from her. And she herself will be taking us through this masterclass on how to make 2026 a better year, not just to write plan and set goal and not actualize this goal. She would be taking on a master class, right, that would equip you on the knowledge on how you can get more clarity, direction, and confidence to crush your 2026 goals. I tell you, you need the right set of knowledge to make better decision and to actualize your goal. And on the 17th of January, she would be sharing this blueprint for in order to have a purposeful and powerful year. And many bonus offers would come with this masterclass, like a 2026 planning workbook and a 30 days execution planner, also a vision and clarity map. And these are part of the bonuses you would get, and it will be facilitated by Mrs. Rukaya Alabi herself. And this bootcamp, this masterclass is going for £20. I'm sure the CS team have dropped the link to register for this master class. And Ma, I don't know if you're still on call.
In order to get to.
Okay. Do you want me to say one or two things about the Reset Masterclass?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the Reset Masterclass is actually it's not like a tech training or anything. It's just, to have a sit down with me and plan your 2026. Like I shared, for those of you that follow me on my personal Instagram, RKY Careers, as you all see today, that has brought you to this call, was born out of a New Year plan, or New Year resolution for a particular year. I mean, we are celebrating in the coming week. We're celebrating our 4th year anniversary. And a lot of people don't even believe that we are that young, right? A lot of people feel that, we've been in this space for like even way more, based on the impact we've made so far and the quality that, of what we do and all of that. So what am I trying to say? Whatever it is you're sitting on, either you're trying to transition to a new career, you're trying to start a business, you're trying to, whatever it is you've set to achieve, because each year we shouldn't wing each year, really. So this session is just basically, us planning 2026 together as well, so that you can get to not just have whatever it is you have, so that you can get to plan, to achieve whatever it is you've set as your goals this year, and have those milestones to celebrate as well by the end of the year. So it's a practical session where I'm going to be sharing with you my execution strategies. So I've gone from just starting or launching RKY to launching, several other businesses who are also equally successful. So if you're one of those people, that want to actually be in that room to learn about my framework, because that's you're not going to learn in bootcamps. It's completely different. It's a session where you get to actually learn how to plan, grow, and execute with confidence whatever it is you're getting into. So even if it's your goal is as simple as, okay, I want to get into tech this year. A lot of people start, but guess what? Not a lot of people put in the effort. Not a lot of people get the results they want out of it. Not because the trading company they are doing it with is not good enough, not because of all those other external reasons, but because of a mindset reason, because of a mindset. So you need to have that right mindset, so that would make you achieve your goals beyond just setting goals. We all are used to New Year resolutions. Oh, I want to lose weight this year. Before you know it, some are even lucky, they do it till like March. While by middle of January, all this motivation and all this everything that everybody is all you can see everywhere right now, it all dies down. Why? Because the execution strategies are not strong, because people are following their mood and not the plan, right? So if you're one of those who, whatever goals you've set, including transition into tech, you want to make sure it materializes, then you can, join me. And, because it's always best to follow the strategies of people who have done whatever it is you want to do and are successful at it. So yeah, that's just a little bit, and you can see all the bonus offers, that you're going to get. You're going to get a 2026 planning workbook and how to track your plan quarterly, annually, your 90-day execution planner, your vision and clarity map, as well as your priority matrix template. So, and a lot more than that, you're also going to get to be part of, my limitless community where, it's all about not looking beyond restrictions, because as I can also relate, the fact that you are where you are today, there are so many reasons why most of all those goals you are trying to achieve might look like unachievable, but guess what? They are very achievable. It's all about the mindset. There are so many restrictions. Is the regulatory restrictions, visa restrictions, this and that. But having that right mindset is what actually is what moves the needle, and is what makes those little goals, big goals, become a success, right, in the end. So if you're one of those that want to join that class, it's £20 for those in the UK and 20,000 naira for those in Nigeria. Actually, it's something I wanted to do for free, but I don't want a situation whereby 500 people register for a free class and on the D-Day we don't see people attend. As I'm speaking with you right now, I'm in a session I also paid, a certain amount, for. Because guess what? The only way you can, experience that change is to take action. You don't like something about yourself, work on this. If not, nothing is going to change. And I also commend all of you for being in this session as well, because I know that this is part of your own moves as well, your limitless moves to achieve your goals, for 2026. And I look forward to welcoming you this time next week. I think 12 to 3 or thereabouts next week. We're going to be sitting down, and basically. Right. So yeah, I think that's about it. And you've heard from the horse's mouth, and I look forward to seeing you. The links are already there. You can book on Seller if you're in Nigeria, if you're in Africa, and if you can use the Stripe or you can use the Stripe link as well if you're in the UK. And cheers. Thanks, guys. I don't know if there's any question, but I believe there shouldn't be any question around that. It's pretty much straightforward.
Thank you very much, Ma. Yes, moving forward, we also have our business coaching and accelerator program. So for the business coaching, maybe you have
for the business coaching, let me talk about that briefly. So, as part of our own plans for 2026 as well, we are rebranding the delivery of business coaching. So, but the business coaching, we had our first course last year, October. I think we ended in October, right? And we're not really able to start because I had a lot of things. I had a book launch and all of that in the year. So, but the business coaching is going to have another look and feel, which we'll be reintroducing to you. But basically, is for those who have ideas they want to turn to successful businesses, want to work, with me. The students we have from our current coaching, they are really doing well. Some of them have gotten about 5 speaking engagements. Some of them, they've made over £10,000 in revenue. Some of them are, currently doing their websites and all of that. But if you're one of those that you are tired, of sitting on the fence, in 2026, you also want to secure the bag, right, in a sustainable way, no hype, no fluff. The business coaching community is going to be one for you. But right now, it's not like we're not taking enrollments. It's going to be rebranded the way we launch it. It's going to be a community. And when that time is out, we would also invite you. So, but you can join, you can drop the link for people to join the WhatsApp group, because we have a business hub that people can be a part of, so they can hear when it's out as well. So, but this is business related. Yeah, thanks for that. And Kemi, you can go on.
Thank you very much, Ma. Yes. So yes, we have our apply body where it's a company set up to help in job applications, CV optimization, LinkedIn optimization, right? So in case you already have the knowledge and you need more time, you don't have time to apply for job, or you're not just getting and breaking through getting the job, we have then Apply Body is a service that you really need to book. We have the job application package. We also have NHS and civil service job application. Yeah, so the link for that has also been dropped. So if you want to book that services where we apply for job, we crafting your CV, we optimize your LinkedIn in order for you to in order for you to get your dream job. So yes, apply for this is something you can look into. And we also have like a good number of we have a good number of feedbacks from those that have taken our used our service as apply body, and they were able to secure an interview. So yes, you can look into getting that service. We also have a limited and thriving podcast. It is a podcast where we share valuable insights for immigrants on how they can navigate their career journey, how they can grow, how they can stand out in the career profession. So you can subscribe to our channels on YouTube. We're on YouTube, on Spotify, and on Apple Podcast. Yes, and then our affiliate link. So yes, so you can join our affiliate program where you earn per referral. So you can sign up for our affiliate program, and the link, please, customer service, you can drop the link to sign up for our affiliate link. So once you sign up, you get a unique link, and once you people register using that link, you get up to 50 pounds. You get up to 50 pounds per referral. Yeah, you get up to 50 pounds per referral. So I know you've taken the bootcamp and you have experienced, you have seen how valuable it is. Not only that, you can earn from your referral. So please, you can maximize that. You can check the chat box now. The link to register for our affiliate program have been dropped there. Yeah, so thank you. So you can visit our space. We are located at 25 Cowport Square at Canary Wharf, London. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your time. The replay for on our YouTube channel by Monday, right? You can check our YouTube channel at RKY Careers, right? The live recording for this session will already been uploaded on our YouTube. Once again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining to this very moment. To all those that graduated today and those that presented, we want to say thank you. Well done, well done. Yeah, if you haven't booked a slot yet, please you can check the chat box. Several link has been dropped. Please follow through. This is the best way to start the year. Thank you everyone for your time. So let's have a wonderful day ahead.